Right now we're going to go over how to create a custom object. So I'm going to come over here and do a right click on test and click new file. From new file I'm actually going to click on the Cocoa Touch class. I'm going to find an NS object. That's going to be a subclass of that. For this one we're going to create a player object. Click next and it's going to bring up this screen. I'm going to click next there as well. Then you can see it's created a .h and a .m file. When I show the counterpart, you can see the implementation and the interface areas. So within the interface, in the .h file, I'm going to add some properties. I'm going to add a property that is non-atomic and strong. We're going to have it be the player name. Next, I'm going to create a property that is also non-atomic and strong. And we'll make another string and call it player last, or we'll do player description. And then one more that is also non-atomic and strong, and this one is going to be the string of the player image. Now I haven't imported the player image yet, but that's something that you can do. From this I'm going to go into my view controller. I'm going to make sure I import the player.h file, and then I can come over to the view did load and create a player by creating it just like I would any other class. So we'll call it player 1. We need to allocate and initialize that new player, and then we can say player 1 dot player name. For this one we'll say LeBron. Player 1 dot player description we'll say is cool. So now I can put an NS log and I can print out what is in player 1. I'm going to build and run by hitting the play button, and then as it builds and compiles, we will see down in the bottom, drag the simulator in there, you can see player 1 and it has a memory address. We're going to put a breakpoint there and run it again. This time it hits our breakpoint, and we can be able to dig down a little bit, so move this up, into the player information. And you can see the player name and the player description. If we were to print out player1.playerName and run it again, so printing out using our NSLog functionality, and you can see that it print out LeBron, which is exactly what we expected. So this object that we've created, it acts a lot like a dictionary or any other object. This allows us to store whatever information we'd like and to be able to use it later on. And that is how to create a custom object.